Sometimes I wonder, how did I get here? What was the moment that shifted? Where did we start in the first place? This is the story of how Livin Large with LCruu was born. So back in high school, it was senior year, I was 17 and truly felt fearless, but I was going on a spring break trip to Costa Rica. My sister was going too. This trip had been in the works for months, and that winter, our parents got us GoPros to capture the experience. Well, we did that. So many videos and clips of goofiness and the jungle, rafting, ziplining, everything. And my thought was, so what am I going to do with this footage? My given name is Lauren, the second half of that being Ren, which I go by now. But back then I was Lauren, last name Crudelli, and I was known as LCruu. It was always my Instagram handle, and I think because of that, it kind of became what people called me. It became a nickname. I remember when I made this little Costa Rica after movie, I wanted to share it. I wanted to put it somewhere so everyone on the trip, my family, whoever, could see what it was like. I think at the time it wasn't directly included with your Gmail like it is now. And I remember asking the group of senior leaders, which was something I was involved in. We hosted events for the underclassmen and whatnot, but a lot of the other senior leaders were on this trip too. And I asked them what they thought if I started a channel, what should it be called? I gave them two options: Kicking It with LCruu or Livin Large with LCruu. The most votes was for this, and it became sort of a personality. The channel, I mean. Originally, I didn't call this an adventure vlog. Somewhere during this same time frame, like after the trip, but before graduation, I was talking with some friends, getting really passionate and amped up about why they shouldn't waste their time with silly boyfriends and all these other stuff. And they were like, dude, you are so goofy and wild. You need a podcast or YouTube or something. So I made this video. I think it's privatized now because it is kind of embarrassing. And basically I was ranting to the camera, just being goofy. And with that, this idea of my talk show, LCruu at 2, was born. It was going to be this like Jimmy Fallon style, TV show late at night, just a silly idea. But the thought was like a podcast talk show style rants and conversations. And I was like, okay, we could start this. The original plan was to create these sort of after movies for adventures like, Costa Rica, EDC Las Vegas, Warp Tour, all these things, which I did, and also have some sort of talk show thing on the side, which basically then turned into college vlogging a little, which I realized was not super entertaining. Even though I was really busy in college and I was having fun, nothing really set me apart from any other daily vlogger. And soon I realized that just wasn't my niche. It wasn't my style. It was fun for sure, but that's when I started kind of focusing on making it about the unique experiences, the festivals, the travel, concerts, the quote unquote adventure vlog. But clearly it had shifted from a 3-minute after movie showcasing trip highlights like my first few videos. I guess you could say my channel started going through puberty. Fast forward to now, and I feel like maybe I'm in my teenage years, maybe I'm almost 21, I don't know, but I have been doing this for almost 10 years now, if you can believe it. When we were younger, my sister and I, we made a ton of videos. Me and my friends would make a ton of videos, some of them embarrassingly still on YouTube somewhere, but it's always been sort of a part of my life. I think it's been a way of self-expression, some sort of creative outlet. It's been really cool to see it morph over time. And I'm not going anywhere. Well, I'm going a lot of places, but not away from this channel or from YouTube. It will continue to morph into who knows what. But I am so grateful that there are people like you watching this that believe in this journey and are happy to be along for the ride. It's an amazing feeling to be surrounded by this little community, even if it is mostly virtual. So I guess in a nutshell, that's how this little idea evolved into what it is today. And who knows where we're going, just know that it's a big, bright, and beautiful place, wherever it is. Keep pushing the boundaries, keep taking action on your ideas, keep traveling, keep supporting small artists, keep living large, and I will catch you on the flip.